Alright, this is web design and its effect on viewers. So first we want to talk about the 6 key design concepts, which we have emphasis, alignment, color, contrast, organization, and proximity. First, we're going to talk about emphasis. This is when you place stress or importance on a certain element to guide the attention of the viewer. By placing emphasis on a certain element, you are attempting to draw attention to an important piece of information, and this can be done by changing color, size, or the shape. As you can see on the image on the left, I set up like a bunch of fruits, but I put an emphasis by changing the color of the apple to draw your eye specifically to the apple while making the other fruits a gray color. That's an example of emphasis in like a design. Next is contrast. This is when you compare elements in the design and then find the differences between them. Contrast plays a huge part in emphasis as it tries to draw your eyes by changing other elements in the design, such as on the left, your eye is going to be drawn to the bigger one, even though they're the same image, because of the size. It's just an example of contrast. You're going to compare these two and you're going to tell that one of them is bigger, and your eyes just can be drawn to it. Another one is color. This can be used to convey emotions or feelings or to invoke that in a viewer. Using colors such as cool colors give sort of a calming effect, while warmer colors tend to give off a more intense emotion or in certain cases show power. So that has to be kept in mind when designing anything. Next is organization. It's how a design is laid out to form a coherent and or functioning piece. It helps to support the message one is trying to send and give the viewer help to navigate and provide interaction on the websites. Basically, you just want to organize in a way that, like, as they go down, it's just all organized and like it's professional and they know what's happening and it just all makes sense to them. Next is alignment. This is an element of composition that literally means how they line up with other elements. You mostly want to focus on the alignment to give a pleasing look to the eye. And you can group things to make the design interesting and to let the viewer know that, or inform them and give them an idea of why you're grouping things together. It's also nice to give it a professional look and to give it credibility. Lastly is proximity. This refers to the placement and distance between elements in a design. The viewer can learn the important information by comparing the different elements and their relations in space to each other. Basically, just like looking at the difference in space between them is like important. Like you don't want things too close together unless you're trying to stress an importance on it. It all comes back to emphasis, really. That is it, and work and cited from a certain book. That's it.